Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Coming off of what I thought was just really proud of the effort. I think the effort was where we needed it to be. The team is hungry. The team took those 3 losses pretty personally leading into last week, and I think they came out of it knowing, hey, we can play with anybody. And we went. What I thought we could have swept with San Diego State, we went a little longer. We took 4 to do it, but I thought the team was in control the entire match. Went to Fresno. We had a great training session the night before, and I was a little bit concerned about that because it's a really fast turnaround. Getting done playing at 9 o'clock, getting on a flight at 4 a.m., and then playing the next day at 12 p.m. local time was a pretty fast turnaround for a team that had just coming off of a match. So to come in and get a great training session in that Friday night, I was pretty fired up. I thought, okay, hey, this team's ready to go for that Saturday match. And they did it. They went in, and I thought they controlled the entire match. There was a couple ebbs and flows, just as volleyball matches do have. But for the most part, we asked them to serve tough. We asked them to dig off the net and give us chances to get swings, and we did those 2 things. We knew that if we could serve the Bulldogs off the net, that we'd have a lot of chances to get some swings in transition. And I thought that's where we broke the game open. So really fired up heading into this week. Obviously, it's kind of a redemption week for us. We felt like we didn't quite give either of those teams the true Lobo greeting when we were at their place, and now we get a chance to go and do that here at our place. And so we're pretty fired up to get Reno on Thursday night and then San Jose on Saturday.
Entering the last few matches, where did you challenge the team the most?
Yeah, I think the reality was we Brandon, when you're coming up 2 points short, it's, hey, can we play a little bit cleaner later into the match? Can we start off the match better than we had been? We'd been kind of digging ourselves some holes, and we had this concept of, hey, we want to be the first team out of the gate. We want to be the first team to jump on you. We want to be the first team to get a stuff block, to get an ace, to get a big time kill, to get a long transition rally won. And they bought into it, and we came out in both matches, I thought, just firing on all cylinders. And that's something that we hadn't been doing early in the season. And so it's kind of nice to see, hey, as the season's going, we continue to get better and we continue to kind of rise to those challenges.
We talk about Kate pretty much every week, and Callie and Ushwe. Any other players we don't normally talk about that are really coming into their own right now?
Yeah, I think our middle third of the middle third of the court, our offense through our middle blockers is getting better and better. And you see, Leia hits 400 on the weekend. Avital hits just a little over 260, I think. And when you have your offense getting more and more balanced as the season goes on, I think that's an exciting thing as well. Just because we're becoming harder and harder to scout in system offense and in through the middle third of our court, through the right third, and through the left third of the court, where we know these zones are. It's pretty at the highest level of volleyball. You have 3 great attackers on at all times. So either an attacker out of the back row and 2 front row, or three front row attackers on. And it's nice to see that we're developing that with our team right now. Is, hey, can we have these attackers and this really balanced offense coming at teams?
With experience against both Reno and San Jose, what challenges do they present?
Yeah, I think they're both similar in the fact they're running 6-2 offenses, so you're always having 3 attackers at the net coming at you. The reality with Reno was they're kind of the off-speed tip roll. They can throw a lot of off-speed junk at you, and I thought we did an okay job of that last time. We ended up not quite defensively where we wanted to be in that match, and I think going into this week, the challenge for us has been, hey, can we convert on all of the tips and rolls and all the off-speed shots, because they still have power, but I don't know, a little bit less than half their offense is going to come in some sort of roll shot or really deceptive tip. And so we want to be a little bit more prepared for that this time around. And again, our service pressure has been what's keeping us in matches. And so we've got to continue to serve tough and aggressive and serve in, of course.
What do you feel like the team learned the last go around against Nevada and San Jose State?
Yeah, I would start with just the Nevada match first. I just think I don't know, it's kind of the gift of failure, or the gift of hey, coming up short is, hey, we have to get hungrier. We have to come into training sessions more and more prepared. We have to play with passion. We've got to play with the Lobo fight that we know says, hey, we determine the outcome of these matches, not somebody else. And I feel like that was something, Brandon, that we came up a little bit short on, this closer mentality. Hey, who wants to get that last swing at 14-14 in that 5th set, and who wants to be the person to get served in that set? And I think we've been training that with this closer mindset. That, hey, we want to be closers. And you can be a closer at the end of a match. You can be the closer at the beginning of a match. I can be the closer of the first point of the game. I want this ball, and I'm going to go close out this point. And that's how we've described it to our team. And I think that would be our biggest lesson. San Jose, I think they came on us fast, and they were furious out of the gate. And so we now know, hey, we've got to respond sooner. I think that was a big lesson for us in that match. And we had a great training session yesterday. I'm excited to get back in the gym today. There's always some level of, hey, just excitement about, hey, we can go train to play for two great opponents at home this week. And we've been averaging more and more fans, and we want to invite everyone to come out at 6:30 on Thursday and 1 o'clock on Saturday to watch this really exciting team that's still getting better each and every match.